Hey guys, how's it going? Maniac Mower here. So, I was out here in the shop today messing around with the 212 that I got. The one that I pulled apart to rebuild the motor on. And motor's over there. I just stuck a new engine on it because I was tired of messing with that one. And I took all the stuff off that other motor and I put it all on here. And if you guys, I don't know if I uploaded that video or not, but it has no spark. And I can, if you guys don't believe me, I can show you that real quick. Let me get my key. So, we got to determine what we're going to do from here. And I'll show you that quick. As you can see, there is no spark coming from the engine. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to do there. It was brought to my attention that I never changed the stator on this engine. And on the other motor, the stator was good. So, I'm almost wondering if it could be possibly the stator is shot on this motor or something's wrong with it. So I'm going to check into that. And also, there is a wire coming from the stator that hooks into the coil, so I do think that's probably the reason why it's doing that. Because if I look on the 301 that I've got, it does have that exact same wire going to the stator, to the coil. So I'm going to go on ahead and replace that stator, and we're just going to see how that goes. This is going to suck because I got to pull this out of here, and that's always fun to do. Yippee. So, okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I was looking at it. I do not see the points connected anywhere. So I'm not sure if they're connected to it or not. I don't know. I am going to check before I go any further into this tractor engine. So, alright, well, I guess I'm going to go on ahead and get into this motor and start pulling the flywheel shroud off and all that. I'm hoping that there's a way I can do it without having to pull this engine out, because it seems everything I've done so far I've had to pull the motor, which is not very fun. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and mess with this quick and I will be back. Alright you guys, this is what I was talking about right here. This is the wire. It comes from the stator. This is not from the points. This engine has no points. I took them off. So that's the one that goes to the point, the stator. So I'm thinking the stator in that engine's probably junk. This one on this motor I know is good. So we're going to go ahead and check that out quick and then I'll be back. Alright you guys, so I have the camera on the tripod right now. So what I think I'm going to do is lift the motor out, unbolt it and everything, pull the front engine shroud off and then put it back in. So I think that's my plan for right now. Drop it back in and then we'll use the fender well to try to get that flywheel loosened up. So till then I'm going to go on ahead and do that. So alright, stay tuned. So I've taken another look at it, and I got a funny feeling it's because the condenser's on there loose. So I'm going to tighten that down real quick and see if that changes anything. Air compressor's on. I apologize about that. I doubt it'll change anything, but we're going to try it real quick and see. So I'm thinking that's all it was, but hopefully it was just that was loose. If that's all it was, I'm gonna be pretty happy. It'll still need to be worked on though. That tells me this, I actually did something right. Also tell me I was wrong. No surprise. There we go. All right, you guys, so I got it tightened down. I'm going to grab the spark plug real quick. We're going to try it out. We're going to see if that may have improved it or did it at least anything, really. I'm hoping it did something. Tightening down that coil. I got a couple other ideas I could try if that didn't. I highly doubt it did anything, but... Nope. Didn't do anything. Alright. So I guess we're going to have to pull the motor out. So, alright, well, great. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to go on ahead and get... If you got one of these, don't leave home without it. These things are perfect for this job. Alright, I don't see any more on here. Yep. Alright. That one right there. No. Yeah, no. We'll loosen that one up. Yep. There we go. So it's loose. Don't know. Oh, I see why. There's one reason right here. Because I didn't pull that bolt out. Here I was thinking that went up to the top of the engine. I meant the thing up here. There we go. Alright, let's try that. There's probably a couple more I gotta get. I don't see any more. Pull this connector off. Ah, check this out. That could be something. Let me check, make sure we have everything hooked up that we need. Ah, okay. I know what that went to. So I'm guessing that must have been bad, which is interesting. So we're gonna pull the stator off. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's not worth my time. All right, let's find out where it's not loose at. I think it's probably got something to do with this right here. Nope, hold on a minute. Or is it because of this? I think we just now figured her out. Yeah. Right here. I missed a bolt. That's why. Alright. Let me get that bolt out of there real quick. Figured I missed something. Now, before anybody asks, no, I am not taking this engine apart. We're just going to try to replace that stator and see if it may have, if it'll fix it or not. I'm hoping it does. I have my doubts, but I'm hoping it does. So, with that being said, let's see if it'll fix it or not. Let me grab my find it. I think I may have just found it. I hope. It's on the other side of the engine. Yep. Yeah, I think I did. Let me grab mine. Alright, let me grab this bolt. Now we can get to that one. That was earlier. Alright, now. This one is the one I'm talking about, and no. That doesn't fit. Alright, that's fair enough. There we go. I had something to put that on. So this motor's a long block, if you couldn't tell. It's the Polar 241 long block. The other motor was a long block too, except for, well, it doesn't run anymore. My plan is, once this tin comes off, is we're going to drop it back into the motor with the tractor. We're going to bolt it down and then take the stator out. Hopefully get the flywheel off of it first. There we go. Oh, right. There we go. Alright. Hopefully, yep. Alright. There we go. Alright, so that's the front view of the engine right now. Stator's under here. We're going to try to find a wrench that'll fit this, and then we will tear into it. Now here's the thing. When you're working on one of these engines, have a little bit of common sense. Don't go in there once you find a thing and just keep smashing on the fins to try to get it to free up. Because I've had motors come in before that the guy who brought it in just took a hammer or something and smashed up the fins trying to get this bolt out of here, which I do not understand why, but they did it, so they gotta buy a new flywheel. Just a hint of advice. But that's not something the mechanics will tell you. They won't tell you not to do that because they want you to spend the extra bit of money to get your motor worked on. Yeah, see, there we go. All right, let me get that stator off of there, and we will go from there, I guess. All right, I will get this thing put back into the tractor, then I will come back. All right. All right, you guys, so I got the flywheel loosened up. What I'm going to do now is show you how to pull it off if yours is stuck like mine. Alright, this is how I do these. Now, I take a crowbar and a hammer. You wedge the crowbar in here. You want to try to get it up against that flywheel. You want to pry on it good. And it should, if you give it enough force. I may have to move the tow motor back. But if you give it enough force, it will pry off of there. I may not have had it exactly. Oh, no, I didn't. Now, as long as you give it good pressure, it will come off. I'm gonna have to tighten the engine down in order to get it off, but I've got it pretty close to where it will come off. So I'm going ahead and cut the camera short real quick, and I will come back when I get that off. Alright, you guys, so we got the flywheel off. As you can see, it's on there loose, so I'm just going to go on ahead and pull it off. Alright, these things are heavy, I'll tell you what. So, this one will come off. Alright. So right now I'm looking at the stator, and as you can see, this thing is done. I'm just looking at it, and I can tell you right now I am not going to be reusing this stator. Oh wow, yeah, this is done too. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stator off of here. This is going to have to come off so I can get that out of here, and then we'll pull the whatever else off, and then take care of it. So let me get the stator off, and real quick though, before I do that, I do want to check and see if it's actually any good. Looking at it right now, I don't really think it's any good, so we're going to be, just look at all that. Let me grab the wire wheel. All right, you guys, I went and grabbed the drill. I found the voltmeter, so we're going to test this real quick. Let me show you how to test your stator. You're going to set it for ohms like this. If it says OL, that means that your stator is good. If it doesn't say OL, that means your stator is garbage and you need to get a new one. So I'm going to go ahead and test this quick, and I'll tell you what it says. I'm going to touch this wire. I'm going to test this wire by hooking it up to one of these terminals where this comes off and goes to the motor. And I think, honestly, I may have hooked it up wrong. So you're going to put negative in here, or you're going to try to, and you're going to put positive here. If you get any voltage, that means your stator's good. And to be honest with you, I don't even think I'm going to bother testing this one right now, because I'm looking at it and it's just junk. Honestly. Wow. The connectors are gone. Yep, look at that. It's going up in voltage. Alright. So, I'm going to try this one again. Yep. Well, yep. Let me try this one. I'm just going to try all these connectors out real quick and make sure. Interesting. Maybe this one. Oh well. I may have it hooked up wrong. Let me try it again. Yep. There we go. Alright, yeah. This stator's junk. I'm going to grab another stator and we're going to try that one out. This thing, I'm just going to tell you right now, this thing's totaled. Let me go. We'll grab the impact real quick and we'll get this pulled and then go from there. I've had these strip out on me before, these bolts, when I go to pull a stator, so I'm hoping right now that these aren't going to strip. Let's find out, shall we? Nope, these are going to strip. Yeah, these are going to strip. All right. Great. Alrighty. Well. Let's try this. Cleveland idiots. All right. Great. Alright. Alright, we're going to try this again real quick. I got a better way of doing it. Nope. Man, I love it when these things strip. There we go. There's one. Only one wants to come out. Oops. Alright. We may just end up. Let me grab a bigger thing and we'll see if that helps us any. This little impact should have the torque to do it, so I don't see why it's not able to do this. My camera's flashing, so I may have to shut it off. If it goes off, then we'll catch up where we left off, I guess. I think I'm going to go on ahead and end the video right here with trying to get the stator off. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully next time you come back, I'll have this off of here. You know what, actually, I just thought of an idea. Alrighty guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.